one of the downsides, the collateral damage to that victory in Llanelli last weekend. The man in charge tonight from South Africa, Griffin Colby, sounds the whistle, and we are underway. And we've not yet played 3 seconds, and there's a thumping tackle as Cardiff receive the ball away to our left-hand side inside their own 22. A kick chase with real intent from Munster. Johan Mulder alongside Callum Sheedy at 9 and 10. I thought he was very efficient, very quick. The supply line was very good for Cardiff last week. And in jig time, Tom Shanklin has made it up from pitch side to commentary. Looking forward to this one, Tom, tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one. What a kick-off there by Crowley. That was a perfect kick on Harry Millard. Gave Abrahams all a chance just to hit him, man and ball, nailed him. It looks like Scannell's down.
Early concern around the Munster hooker then, receiving some attention. It's so important that Jack Crowley just fits in seamlessly this evening, as he did at half-time for the JJ Hanrahan head injury last week. JJ Hanrahan speaking pre-game here inside the stadium, says he'll be good to go, fingers crossed, next week. There's how the injury to Scannell is just a knee to the head as he's gone in to make the tackle.
No fault on that tackle, he's just not been good. Thanks.
Just want to make sure he's okay. A few deep breaths to steady himself.
All right.
So quite took a nasty hit there. Didn't look like it so much on the TV, but it's tough enough, isn't he?
He's made it tough stuff. He was chatting during the week, in the wake of that 200th cap, and he said, yeah, look, over the course of the year since his debut, he's had 6 head coaches or directors of rugby. Rob Penny was actually at the helm when he made his debut all those years ago. 17th player to be capped 200 times by the province. There's a real growing group of stalwarts in Old Guard, and of course so many Munster caps out the door in the summer window. Peter O'Mahony, Conor Murray, Dave Kilcoyne, Stephen Archer and Rory Scannell, his brother. Now to the tail gunner they go, not straight and contested.
And a contest.
And the line would have been fine had Cardiff not attempted to jump. See both get off the air, just slightly drifted to the right. That's the way the wind's going. The wind is with Cardiff in this first half. It's calmed down a little bit, but could easily pick back up. But this is an area where Cardiff were really sharp last week. Anything to do with set piece, just know exactly the lines they're running. I wonder how much they'll miss Ben Thomas, who's integral in Cardiff's attack. Rory Jens is a similar type of player, a good ball player. He's had some brilliant games last year for Cardiff, but Ben Thomas is the incumbent, and he's getting better and better by each game.
He gives you so many options, doesn't he, with that range of kicking game that he possesses as well. And certainly the Lions last week were looking for those breaks that he makes all day long. What about the performance last week of Alan Lawrence? He was absolutely exceptional. 18 carries, and away goes the scrum half Mulder, who, as I said, was really lively in the opening game last weekend. Callum Sheedy now, as Cardiff look to test Munster around the fringes early. Rory Jennings on the ball. Mulder will come back this way. They've drifted back some 5 or 10 metres. The little dink across, looking for Alex Mann on the blind side flank, covered by Ben O'Connor. Ball in touch just beneath us.
Nice play from Cardiff, all off the set piece. It was Alan Lawrence took the carry forward, but because the carry was so good,
this is the middle.
You look at Munster there, they just can't recover, they can't get back on side, and Johan Mulder, brilliant choice there, picks and goes himself. And then the kick from Sheedy. Oh, I tell you that, if that bounce just goes forward, it's into Alex Mann's hand.
Good claim at the front by Thomas Ahern, coming into that all-changed Munster back row this evening. Got the switch away to Ruadhan. Quinn, interesting to see how he goes on that open side flank after all the talk about the performance of Brian Gleeson last week. Ruadhan Quinn equally adept, equally athletic and powerful. Thaakir Abrahams in off his wing to make another really good tackle. That's just a slip, isn't it, from Alex Mann?
All right, it's over now. Second back. White blue.
Excellent last season, Alex Mann. Still only 23 and capped already 7 times by Wales. The autumn test series will be interesting in that department for Wales and others in a month or so time. Ollie Jager, Jeremy Loughman on the other side of that Munster front row this evening. Crowley with the advantage.
Okay, thank you. Number 5. Slow on the ball, not rolling.
Superb take there from Ben O'Connor. In heavy traffic as well. Keeps his eyes on the ball. Players all around him. Just dominates that.
Apologies.
It's really good for your confidence as well. Being a back 3 player to nail one of those catches straight away.
He's such a talent. Still only 21. He had his injury concerns through mostly the opening part of last season, but a run of 5 starts in a row around Six Nations time, January to March.
This is where Teddy Williams gives the penalty away. Just doesn't quite get out quick enough. It's tough sometimes. That's what happens when you dominate the contact. Players can't get out of the way. The tackler can't get out of the way. Teddy Williams can't roll away quick enough because the carry was so strong. It gives Munster a really good attacking opportunity now.
To the front, so Ahern, the most recent lineup. They went for the ambitious ball to Coombes the one previous. It's got to be straight. It's for the 6'9" frame of Thomas Ahern. Again, a little bit unfortunate across the summer in terms of injuries. Ethan Coughlan now into Alex Nankivell. So interesting to see how that midfield axis goes again. It really purred last week with Nankivell and Kelly. Tom Farrell warming up with his Munster colleagues tonight in front of us at Thomond Park is interesting. He's only a week or 2 away from a return.
Not on the ball, not on the ball.
Can they punch it up and pick out some holes in that Cardiff rearguard? It was a pretty stoic defence against the Lions. Big, heavy pack last week. And they also turned over the ball 10 times, and it's the contact that forces the error.
Cardiff there really heavily contesting the breakdown. Last 3 breakdowns there. Liam Belcher had 2 goes at it twice. Just slowing down Munster, just unsettling them a little bit. Initially it was a very good carry from Nankivell. Looking at where to carry. And he's looking exactly at Callum Sheedy. You've got a big, powerful guy in Nankivell there on, someone a little bit smaller. You're basically going to get guaranteed gain line then. So sensible attack by Munster, but just couldn't deal with the breakdown threat from Cardiff.
Coach!
Really went after the Lions in that regard last week as well, as I said, to the tune of 10 turnovers across the park, which was excellent in thwarting primary possession. That man again, shoulder to the pump, Alan Lawrence. Belcher into contact. Important to have him back. Gav Hughes is the replacement on the bench. No Evan Lloyd this evening. Here's the former Greekers and Lions man, Johan Mulder. That's a good kick.
It's a really good kick, and that's one of his strengths, is his box kicking. Towards the end of last season, and certainly the first game against the Lions, it was near enough perfect. It just cleared his lines there, no messing around. Really decent kick, up to the halfway line, reset, defend again.
Just keep the gap open, guys. Let's go!
They've done a huge amount of work, Munster, in the pre-season under Clayton McMillan, a little bit old school. Hill running, swimming, boxing, you name it. And certainly if there was a concern last week that they might be a little bit undercooked in terms of the rugby detail, they put pay to that in West Wales at Parky Scarlets. Really accomplished performance, confident display.
Take advantage.
Quick and slick in attack. Advantage being played here.
Use 9.
Coughlan poised to hoist the box kick. Very tight to that touchline over on the far side. Shane Daly so accomplished under the high ball. And it's going to be a Munster throw.
We saw a decent box kick from Mulder, then we saw just as good from Coughlan there.
Table.
Perfect. Gives his players something to chase. You'll probably find a lot of balls going up on Tom Bowen.
Let's go, Munster!
Cardiff left winger, very good on his feet. Gets himself out of a lot of trouble, but there's just a clear difference in height.
Still at this level, so relatively inexperienced. Really announced himself on his first URC start with a couple of brilliant tries against the Sharks back in January. Now then, Munster in familiar position. Some 15 or 20 metres further out from where they were a few moments ago with Scannell. This time they mix it up again and go with Fineen Wycherley. Cardiff have come through the centre there and made a real mess of that. They're going to get the ball back. That's excellent defence.
It's the second line out on the bounce, really, that's been messy. First one was taken clean off the top, but Axman got to Coughlan this time. Again, a good take, but Teddy Williams in there, just getting wrapped around. Just takes him down.
Time off.
Ball comes loose on Cardiff's side. A little bit scrappy set piece time for Munster at the moment. They want to make sure Cardiff want to make sure Alan Lawrence stays fit. Just taking a little bit of physio work there. I'm not sure what he's done, but he's had a couple of big carries so far.
Top of the charts last season and started in that vein again last week. 18, as I said, against the Lions at the Arms Park, and involved in all 18 rounds of the ORC last season. 14 starts and 4 off the bench. Not too far behind Cam Winnett, who was the Iron Man, I think they call it in the ORC. Played every available minute, might have missed 10 for a yellow card, but not much more than that. And as fate would have it, of course, he's out this evening.
To the line quick and set. For me, the gap is fine. And the easy at the judge as well. Yeah.
Very good last week. He's a good distributor. You often see him. You don't often see him score on tries, but you'll see Cam Winnett delivering that last pass. Not exactly like Villiers, but Villiers does that all the time for South Africa and the Bulls. Cam Winnett is the Welsh version, shall we say, without a World Cup.
High praise for the young man. He did, of course, get over the whitewash last week, as Villiers did at Loftus Versfield in a win against Leinster. So that's 2 defeats on the road in South Africa for the defending champions, Leinster. Leinster against Munster at Thomond Park in round 4 of the ORC. We'll see plenty of Lions and internationals back for that marquee fixture, I'm sure. Munster hoping perhaps to go into that with 3 wins in the bag, given their 2 home games tonight, and then against Edinburgh. Now then, Shane Daly goes through the gears. Coughlan to Crowley, assesses what's in front of him, spots a little bit of a gap. Will he get a kind bounce? Beautiful kick. Dan Kelly off in chase in a foot race with Josh Adams. Kelly wins the race and slides to the line. Has he got there?
Time is off.
Munster claiming he's made it all the way to the try line. Kelly comes up and celebrates what he feels will be 2 tries in his opening 2 games. Brilliant from Crowley. Not once but twice with the boot, the vision and the creativity, then the execution of the kick. And in the foot race, has Kelly come out on top against Josh Adams.
And then I was not sure if we got to reach the line legally. So I'm going to go on for the decision, no try, and make sure if we reach the line legal. All right?
Agreed, yeah, nothing else.
Time is off.
Don't say this lightly, Conor. That was world class from Jack Crowley then.
My on-field decision is no try. I had the player short initially. I want to see if we reach the line legally or not.
Okay, Griff, on-field decision, no try. We'll have a look at that. Just bear in mind, we are reviewing a tackle in the background as well.
Okay,
so let's firstly clear the try.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's the voice of Chris Allison, who is the TMO, and Griffin Colby is the South African referee.
Yes, this might be the tackle they're viewing on Shane Daly. I think it might have been Josh McNally.
Obviously, it's waiting. Slid it to the line.
We'll deal with the try first now. He's got an awful long way to slide from there without further momentum.
He is short initially.
Big cry went up from the Munster supporters underneath us, but you would expect that.
Well, I think if he's got the ball on the line, that's a try. Loses a little bit of momentum by the end, but he's not. There's no second movement there for me.
Gets a significant nudge then from the diminutive Thaakir Abrahams that might just make the difference here as he comes in. Is he still short?
Griff, there is no evidence to suggest that the ball was grounded on the line. We are still checking the tackle in the background. Okay. I want you to formally review that as well.
Okay, thanks. Yes, we are on screen already, so we can formally review this tackle as well.
Okay, so we will have a formal review of that tackle on Shane Daly in the build-up.
Okay, thanks.
The on-field decision, remember, was no try.
Reviewing a tackle as well in the background. We're also reviewing a tackle as well. So, yeah, so we're reviewing a tackle. Now, there's no evidence to conclude that ball was on the line illegally, so we're reviewing the tackle at the moment.
If it's not a try, it is so unlucky for Munster, because that piece of skill from Jack Crowley, the chip and chase, not even seeing the space, but knowing it was there, and the execution of that kick then across the field was incredible.
Look at the actions of Blue 4.
Well, we've got a couple of things to look at here. Shane Daly is low running into contact. He dips at contact. Josh McNally is upright.
Dan Thomas is the player to make the initial tackle, which also
receiving all the contact and all that
is a
stuff.
contributing factor to the height of Shane Daly. Maybe he doesn't quite get there.
Yeah, just a penalty at the moment that I'm seeing.
He is caught, Josh McNally, because you're not sure where a player like that's going to run. Shane Daly's come all the way across the side of the field there. Does need to be lower in order to make a tackle. There's no bend at the hip.
Okay, Griff, that will be the key angle.
Okay, Chris, we've got a hit contact. We've got foul play. So the last angle didn't show the player being passive, so it meets the yellow card threshold.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Number 4.
So it's going to be a minimum of 10 minutes in the bin for Josh McNally. A yellow card meets the threshold. And
so we do have head contact, we do have foul play. It meets the yellow card threshold, go for an off-field review.
Now, we saw this, of course, last week with Cardiff with Ben Thomas, where that illegal clear-out was deemed to be always illegal. It was upgraded to red. Unlikely, I would say, on the evidence of that replay that we'll see something similar here.
Yeah, I believe a yellow card will suffice that.
Okay.
He's upright. There's mitigating factors. But the ball wasn't grounded by, it was Dan Kelly.
Yeah.
It's a shame, Connor, because it was a brilliant bit of skill.
He got very, very close, but it would take a lot, even in these slippery conditions, to slide 6-7 metres all the way.
What I liked about that try as well was when the ball was caught by Shane Daly, he didn't think twice. He ran the ball back as fast as he could. He got as much yardage, as much gain line as he could. Quick ruck ball, and then a little bit of magic from that man in shot, Jack Crowley. So many times you see a winger catch the ball, stutter, not sure what to do, but he caught the ball and he just went.
So Shane Daly has gone off for a HIA following that collision with Josh McNally. So Sean O'Brien comes in, and meanwhile Munster will look to capitalise on the player advantage, seize the initiative in the next 10 minutes, as they have done in the opening 10, just not on the scoreboard. That's in behind Gavin Coombes. Jack Crowley, who's hit hard in the tackle, and here's Ben O'Connor. Such is the competition for places in this Munster setup that he'll be so keen, Ben O'Connor, among others, to make a big impression. Ruadhan Quinn fits into that category as well. Up they go, good contest. Back off a Munster hand, picked up by Sean Kleyn in the engine room alongside Fineen Wycherley. Quick transfer from Ollie Jager. He looked good and sharp last week. Coughlan gets them moving again. Sean Kleyn now, Munster looking to attack that line. They're over the ball. That's brilliant. Brilliant work from the open side, Dan Thomas.
Where Cardiff have always been strong at that breakdown. So many jackal threats. He's one of the best at it, Dan Thomas. Good work from Sean O'Brien to get the ball back for Munster. First impact is to have an effect on a box kick, win it back. But then if you're not clear, if you don't win the collisions, if you're not clear with your rucking, players like Dan Thomas will just sneak in. That's a pretty clear penalty there for Griffin Colby to give. And this will be Cardiff's best attacking opportunity so far in the first 11.5 minutes.
I've seen so many Cardiff players down the years in this position over the ball. They really go after it. There's the initial hit and the timing over the ball. And the lift. Not good enough to get hands on. You've got to give the referee the full picture now. Then Belcher. There's a real scrap at line out time. Southworth takes it on under pressure from Ruadhan Quinn. Sebastian. Oh, it's picked up by Thomas. Good hands. Is there anybody out on that left hand side? Not at the moment. So it's the battering ram instead of the loose half prop, and Cardiff going through the phases here. Munster meeting them on the gain line. Full throttle now. This is warming up very nicely. Harry Millard takes it on.
Inside.
Munster encouraged to stay onside. They've got to keep that defensive integrity under pressure now. No way through. Door shut firmly in the face of Sebastian by Jeremy Loughman. The two prop forwards going toe to toe.
When you over the ball, Jack was still in the way. When you over the ball, he was still in the way. Jack.
Thomas Ahern pinged there. Penalty Cardiff. Interesting decision here with 14 players on the field and momentum, what they do.
It's down to the captain.
Let's go.
Just seeing 14 men on the field. Seems like Cardiff should take the points while they're on offer. But 2 or 3 times now, Munster have looked a little bit shaky around that ruck area. 2 or 3 pick and goes by Cardiff.
Right.
Munster aren't able to get their guard in position because a lot of it is quick ball from Cardiff.
You've got to calm down, okay?
And that's what's just getting them on the front foot.
Let's go.
Well, they're going for it, all or nothing.
Going for the tap. Belcher leads the charge.
Onside.
Mulder. Southworth are making ground inside the 5 metres, and away they go again. It's the speed of ball looking to unsettle Munster here before they can get those defenders set around the fringes in those low body positions to try and repel the blue shirts. Little bit of obstruction. Claimed by Jack Crowley. 2 players very tight together. There they go again. Munster straight offside again. Relentless pressure here, roll of the dice with the advantage out the back, the little tip on. Sheedy, that's magnificent. Josh Adams goes in. Superb from Cardiff.
High risk, high reward.
Not the captain, please. No.
They went for it with 14 men. 3 points are an offer easy.
No, you go up to
Great work by the forwards from Cardiff. Real dogged carries there. Got them 2 or 3 metres out, and then as the ball out the back, Sheedy's got no time to think, but he just knows the space is there. He knows the Munster defence has come up. He's trying to cut Cardiff off. They've left Josh Adams out there. That's a wonderful kick. He's just got to take his time. Josh Adams, just make sure he reads that bounce. Bounces up nicely for him.
Thanks, Chris.
Cardiff have come away from 5 points when 3 were easy on offer. Fair play to them. They've come here to play, they've come here to win.
Okay, thanks.
Facile finish for a man of the prolific try-scoring record of Josh Adams. 32nd try in Cardiff colours. Due in no small part to the awareness and the execution from Callum Sheedy. It wasn't an easy pass to take. Could easily have knocked it on or tried to play in Beetham. Got both hands on it, and that's a big reward under the yellow card as well.
Such an instinctive kick as well. This will show us a great angle. The ball comes out the back. The pass is probably what he's thinking about first, but because he juggles it, because Jacob Beetham's really close to him, he can't get a pass away. So such quick thinking there. Puts the ball on his foot and grubs it through for Josh Adams. Lovely piece of footwork there. Lovely kick from Callum Sheedy.
Lots to think about in the opening 15-minute performance here from a Munster point of view, as you say, and in 1 or 2 areas a little bit untidy. A clean take from Millard. It's Cardiff who had their problems last week against the Lions on restart time.
All right, 2 over now. Use 9.
A clean, tidy, efficient exit required this time. Not a massive gain of ground, so they'll be under a little bit of line-out pressure. Manage the clock as well. 7 minutes of that yellow card have flown by, and it's all been done in the Munster 22.
This is why Cardiff are kicking the ball out at the moment, just trying to slow the game down a little bit. Now with 50 men on the field, you might think they'd probably try and keep that ball in. But a sensible play. It's good game management there.
He's got the ball.
There's the tail of the tape.
You know, if I was Munster as well, you'd be looking to up the pace of the game, trying to make use of the extra man. It's all a bit slow at the moment.
Kleyn is the target this time. Munster continue to vary things at line-out time.
Okay, now going forward once.
It's not coming back in a hurry here.
Okay, advantage.
Well, Munster get the advantage. In from the side is the ruling. I think for a long part of that it was absolutely okay, and it was going to be turnover. Maybe somebody came in last minute.
Side entry number 9.
That's what happened to the Scarlets last week. And penalties in their own half. Munster will kick to touch. This will go close. And then it's danger time. Got to be on high alert. And that was taken well. Start the drive. But Johan Mulder gives a penalty away just as it starts to twist. comes in from the side there. Comes in, hits Scannell.
Open up.
Penalties called from the assistant referee on this touchline.
That's good, let's go.
Yeah. Not exactly subtle. It could yet prove to be costly and expensive. They conceded 14 penalties in total against the Lions last week.
Red to ground, sideways once.
It's only Jager who's going to ground. Coughlan now will play out the back. Passing option was just closed in the nick of time. Nankivell couldn't get his pass away. They go with Fineen Wycherley.
Stay on.
Strong and hard into the robust challenge from Gavin Sebastian. Coughlan to Scannell. Short pass for Wycherley. Tricky one to take. High tariff pass, never really on. Perhaps Cardiff had read it in any case. It was backwards, perhaps fortunately. Loughman, Coughlan now with 3 or 4 to his right hand side. Kleyn first up. Jager again.
Houston!
Munster look to reload the gun. Gavin Coombes takes control of things, gets his pass away. Jeremy Loughman poised in the right place. Cardiff over the ball with Alex Mann, I think it is. They turned it over.
Leave it, Red!
That's excellent defensive work again.
Holding on.
It's Alex Mann there, stealing the ball. Let's just watch what his open side flanker has done, and Dan Thomas, he gets in on the action as well. Just wasn't quite sure of his hands initially, whether he was supporting his own weight.
Good to go.
There is a release there. No, it looks good. That's very good from Alex Mann. Nankivell.
Yeah, he'll have a look.
Nankivell's carried twice now, and often in a backline you run the themes, and the theme is the 12 taking it to line for another back. You just wait now. The next time Nankivell gets that ball, I bet it comes out the back, and I bet there's space there, because the two times he's carried, it's drawn in the defence, and you've got to keep defenders guessing constantly.
We're not going to keep on moving off the mark, gentlemen. This is the middle. Step off, please. This is the mark. Step.
He's so dynamic.
Step off first.
He attracts a lot of attention, and he is he's a
Get
wily distributor as well.
Get closer to the mark. Yeah. Let's go. All good.
It's been a brilliant signing. Really impactful. They really missed him at times last season when he was fighting injury. Alex Mann at line-out time. It was his turnover that got the field position. Now can the exit 22. Dropping right on the 10-metre line. Good chase.
Backwards.
Good contact. Sean O'Brien backwards to that man. Nankivell a little bit further out.
Advantage. Knock on.
Munster advantage.
Release. Release.
That's a penalty.
Release. He's on the ground.
2 warnings.
Yeah, it was, and Griffin Colby was very clear. When the player's knees hit the ground, you've got to release him. Just probably a little bit, just too excited, Johan Mulder. Munster needed that. They got a bit scrappy there. It was a good box kicks by Mulder, right down the middle.
Thank you.
So the yellow card is up by... I didn't hear any official notification from the officials yet as to whether the sanction will stay yellow or be upgraded. 8 minutes to make the decision, and the yellow card has elapsed. There's the hands again. This time Wycherley going through a hole. He'll be disappointed with that.
Okay, thank you.
There's been quite a few errors this opening quarter from Munster. It's not quite as slick as it finished last week against Scarlets. It's a little handling error.
Thanks. All right, let's set up.
Lack of concentration,
Let's
maybe.
Set up, let's go. Yeah, well, yeah, here's the mark. Let's go, set up.
I wouldn't be too worried at the Munster fan, Munster supporter at the moment. Hasn't quite clicked in the first 20, but it will do because they're too good a team not to.
Go on.
Back to the full complement of 15 aside.
Crouch.
The opening quarter. Well negotiated by Cardiff. Unless we should forget, I've never won here at Thomond Park in 11 previous visits. It's almost
tight it. We haven't had any issues yet
since they last won.
I'm happy with the gap. Get your ball, let's go, please, okay? No, no. We didn't have any issues yet. I'm happy with the gap. Get your pilot scrum, please, okay?
Let's go, Munster! Next off.
Well, they have been close here a couple of times. The most recent visit 18 months ago, Jack Crowley, superb performance. Accounted for 15 of Munster's 20 points as they won 20 points to 15. The last 3 games have all been settled by 7 points or fewer, so
Crouch.
Expect something similar over the course of the 80 here this evening.
Fight! Sit!
Down they go. Which way does the referee sees that? Well, it was out through Alan Lawrence. Scrum completed, and then a little bit of a rush of blood.
Cardiff have got a line out in their 40-metre line, but that possibly could have been a penalty. It did look like
this is middle.
Sebastian, Gavin Sebastian was on his front, went down first.
His feet definitely went from under him in that contest with Jeremy Loughman. Ollie Jager against Danny Southworth on the other side. Let's see if Munster can work this cleanly. Try something to the front of Jean Kleyn, and away goes Scannell. Wycherley, Crowley. There's that little tucked pass out the back to Abrahams. Real buzz around Thomond Park when he gets on the ball. Crowley, has he spotted a little bit of space in behind?
Good option. Just probably needed a Munster play a little bit wider. It was more off the cuff than any structured play.
He's not standing in the
Abrahams as well to wriggle out the first tackle.
Okay.
That's where the momentum came from. The one round the front. You just see Crowley just checking back. Could have done maybe with a winger there rather than a second row.
Maar vorige scrum is gelukkig die bal gekomen.
Oh, that looks nasty to his fingers.
We've seen Thomas Ahern pop up in that 5-metre channel so often.
Yeah, that's blood. Blood's up.
Accounting for his 13 tries in his Munster career to date already.
Happy. Thank you so much.
You just can't put it in a space like you would for a winger. You've got to try and hit him direct.
Put it up in the sky and use his 6'9" frame. Crowd getting themselves involved. Niall Scannell's going to get off to get some proper attention to that, so Diarmuid Barron will come in. Only 2 sides won here last season in the URC, Leinster and the Bulls. They were, of course, beaten down in Cork by Edinburgh Munster.
Use 9.
Mulder.
Access.
This is dropping to Thaakir Abrahams. Antenna tweaking and working overtime. So too the feet. Almost lost his modesty in the shorts there. And then holding on. It's another turnover penalty inside the Cardiff half of the field.
That's what happens when you don't dominate the contact. Initially he steps Josh Adams a little bit, but he runs into heavy traffic there.
No,
Liam Belcher gets him. Johan Mulder's in straight away, and he wins the battle of the breakdown. He beats Ollie Jager. Gets his head in first, gets his hands on the ball. And again, pretty easy penalty for Griffin Colby to give.
He's a physical, combative number 9. He made a brilliant turnover just like that last week against the Lions from Johannesburg as well at the Thomond Park. Liam Belcher, good to see him get test honours in the summer.
The contest. The contest. That's right.
And this time it's the turn of Cardiff to be a little bit sloppy from what was good position.
Yeah, it's fairly difficult conditions out there to throw the ball. Just slightly on the Cardiff side. It's difficult for hookers, isn't it? Because you've got a game of bluff. You know, you're not sure whether the opposition is going to jump for the ball or not. The safest thing is obviously trying to put it down the middle, but then that's a harder throw. It would be a hooker.
And once it's going all the way to the tail, you'll see teams put somebody up there in the air, just in the off chance it's not straight.
Point. Sit.
It's a solid scrum this time from Munster.
Yeah, it's a very good scrum from Munster.
No. Stop it, guys. John. We'll check everything. We'll check everything. Just leave it. Yeah.
That's what happens. Coombes picks up the ball.
Yeah, I agree. 10 blue and 9 blue.
Johan Mulder there just pushes Gavin Coombes over.
Captain, I'm not going to allow you coming in advising every time what to do, okay? Let me give you the message. Listen up first. I'm not going to allow you to come and advise me what to do the whole time, okay? Fine. So, we're going to reset the scrum, but then your number 9 and number 10 started pushing the play off the ball. That started the whole scuffle. It's going to be a penalty against you. Speak to your players. The next one will be penalised again, and if you continue with that, it will be a yellow card. Speak to your players, okay?
I agree with that. I agree with exactly what happened. I think Griffin Colby's got it spot on. Johan Mulder comes in. There's no need to push. Gavin Coombes over the ball. It was a decent enough scrum.
Get back. It's a penalty for your number 9 and 10 starting this whole stuff.
Initially a good scrum by Munster. Cardiff looked like they come slightly back into it as the scrum was ending. No need for it. Just causes a bit of a scuffle, slows the game down. Just get on with it.
That's a good kick again from Crowley.
That's really good. He had to make sure because the last kick he did just missed touch about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The scrum's an interesting one because Cardiff did really well. They conceded 3 scrum penalties against the Lions last week, but also won one, which is no easy task against that really heavy Lions pack, the likes of Inclavacania and co in that front row. Now Ruadhan Quinn. Yeah, there's a hint of a little bit too flat on that. Out the back from Coughlan to Crowley, and now the wide expanses and Ben O'Connor pumps the accelerator. Munster coming forward in waves now. Crowley's at the absolute centre of everything, showing quick hands and lovely creativity.
Do you know what, Connor? Munster will hope they don't score here because that would be brought back for a forward pass.
Crowley has that little pass on the back. They are going to score, you know. Quinn. And in goes Ruadhan Quinn for the try. All the way to the far side. The hands from left to right, back across the width of the pitch. And a finish in the corner for his 3rd Munster try for the 21-year-old Ruadhan Quinn.
There's a quality ball there from Coombes under a lot of pressure. Gets it out the back. Draws in the Cardiff defence. Then Munster on the front foot. Really good interlinking play here. Good flat ball there, that draws into the fence. You can see Cardiff trying to get around the corner, trying to realign, they can't. Another ball out the back. Josh Adams has to gamble. He's not sure what's going on.
Difficult conditions, as we said. Jack Crowley pulls that one to the left-hand side, but try stands for Ruadhan Quinn in the right place at the right time to finish off a sweeping Munster attacking move. Just too much pitch to cover for Cardiff.
Yeah, but it's excellent phase play attack there from Munster. They realign really well. Everyone is an option there in that attack, which means Cardiff can't drift off. Nothing's predictable, and they create the space out wide.
Well, he was 18 when he made his Munster debut, Ruadhan Quinn, to much fanfare, given his age grade career and his schoolboy exploits with Crescent College.
Thank you, yeah.
Another big talent for one so young.
It's always important, you know, if your wingers aren't there, you need someone on that touchline just to stretch the defence. Always have one player in that 5 metre channel because that just puts 2 minds on the defence. They cannot drift off.
15.
Alex Condennell is going to be out for a spell. No John Hodnett either. Now then, penalty Cardiff.
You see it a lot in tackles. Liam Belcher takes it in. takes a tackle well. Ooh, it was a release, maybe a small one, but it wasn't clear. Often you see players just move their arms out wide just to show they've let go of the attacking player.
That's for me. On the line for you guys.
On the line.
The marginal calls in a really tight game, but it's Cardiff in the ascendancy in terms of field position and opportunity here. Perfect platform. Butler all the way towards the tail. Good read, good lift.
Right,
wonderful steal. Fineen Wycherley for Munster.
Stay on. 4. It's over now. Use line.
The risk and reward in terms of going all the way to the tail. Munster come up trumps in that situation.
Such a good steal there. Cardiff will be unsure whether Munster are going to leave someone up in the air because it's harder to defend that driving line out if they do. But they chuck up Wycherley. He just nabs it. It's really well read there from Munster.
In the middle.
Just softens the Cardiff cough a little bit, so they go for a quick ball. Nice play at the front. Strong carry, dynamic carry. Harry Millard into 2 Munster players, Crowley and Nankivell. I think it's Crowley pinned in there, can't get himself out, so it is penalty advantage. Now then, Tom Bowen, real live wire, runs into heavy traffic, back we go.
It's a similar penalty to what Teddy Williams was penalised for earlier in this half. This one was a carry by Harry Millard. Took a bit of time for Johan Mulder to get the ball away because he was under a lot of pressure at the line out. Takes the ball strongly into contact, but pretty sure it was either Nankivell or Crowley couldn't get away in time. Get caught up in the ruck. And penalty given.
A change of tactic this time. 7 minutes to half time.
They've been under a lot of pressure, Connor, Cardiff, for the last 10-15 minutes, and I think it is the right decision if it goes over, obviously.
The flags behind that goal indicating the breeze as it is now. It's no longer anything much more than that, albeit swirling around, is with Cardiff and Callum Sheedy here. Should certainly have the legs. Doesn't have the direction.
It was worth a shot. Still stand by. I think it's the right decision just to try and slow Munster down a little bit. This
Behind
is the penalty.
Behind.
Goes into Crowley and Nankivell. Both of the players go over. I think it's more so Crowley lying on the wrong side. That's the first glimpse we've got of Tom Bowen, but watch him in space. He's electric.
Scrum.
Yeah, he's so exciting. So difficult to shut down.
Let's go!
These are why players like Tom Bowen and Abrahams are so different to the mould of what you'd say a standard winger is, because they're just so good on their feet. You know, just change their point of contact, constantly moving. You know, not knowing where to tackle them because you blink and they're gone in a different direction.
Let's go, Jay, let's go!
The mistake there from Munster, kicking the ball out in the full. Saw conditions last night at Rodney Parade were absolutely horrific. They're a little bit better today, but there's still quite a dangerous wind. Crowley just mistimes it.
Bye.
5 points apiece, 5 minutes to half time. Perfect position, two-sided attack off a scrum. Hold it in is the cry. They're looking for a penalty. They get it from the South African referee, and it's all on the table here for Cardiff if they can manufacture something out wide.
Number 1.
It's intended for Beetham, but they'll go back again for the penalty. Scrum again.
Number 1, angle. Under pressure.
It's Jamie Loughman there, penalised for angling in. Cardiff do having a little attempt down the left-hand side. Change of tactic now. That was a lot easier kick than the one they had a minute ago.
Back to the line-out option. We've seen the scrum straight in front. We've seen the tap penalty as well.
Well, they won't want to go middle because they'd be worried about Wycherley going up again. They want to drive this if they can, try and take it cleanly, but you don't really want to drive the ball down the front because you've got a touchline to deal with there as well.
I need to see who's receiver. If you're not receiver, get back 10, okay? Immediately. Thank you.
game of chess when it comes to line-out time, just trying to outthink each other.
So much at play and so much at stake. 4 minutes to half-time, level game. Oh, good contest again.
It's really good line-out defence there. Twice that's happened now in the space of 5 minutes. First time Wycherley, then it was Kleyn.
Let's go, set up.
Now, if Cardiff do take that ball cleanly, then Munster are 3 men down when it comes to the line-out drive. But they got away with that there because when it was disrupted, Munster player knocked it forward.
Let's go, let's speed it up.
It's one of those you go all in and hope it goes your way.
Seconds.
Crouch.
Score here for Cardiff after this long period of pressure and being camped in the 22 really changes the nature of the half-time team talk.
Got to look out for Josh Adams here, right behind the scrum.
Poised and ready, primed. Doesn't get it off the first wave of attacks. A little bit more robust as they look to punch holes, win the battle of the shoulders. Certainly have the firepower to do that in Teddy Williams and Dan Thomas. Pride not happy with the penalty advantage the way of Cardiff. They're going to the line here. They're very, very close on the pad and just short. Ball slow to get back to the turf now. Can they find that little seam around the edge? Belcher is poised. Where's the ball in all of that? It's held up. We're going back for the penalty and maybe a little bit more. Certainly a ticking off, I think.
Might be Gavin Coombes off his feet at the ruck, slowing it down.
Time off. Chris, had a red player with a hand in the ruck and just lodging the ball forward. I just want to see if there's cynical action, please.
Just repeat that, Griff.
There was a hand by a red player flying the ball, dislodging it. I just want to review if that's a cynical action, please, and get the number of that player.
Guy will get the angles.
Pretty sure it was Gavin Coombes over the top of the ruck off his feet, trying to slow the ball down. Sometimes you get away with it.
I believe it's number 8. It's prior to this ruck.
It's before that, yeah.
Yeah, this is where the ball was held up. I thought initially it was very good play from Cardiff. Just went route one, went over the gain line from the scrum.
Prior
short
to this
ball.
ruck, number 8.
Forwards have worked really hard this half for Cardiff.
It's before this, Chris.
This is where Cardiff are held up over the line.
Yes, Griff, we're just waiting for the angles.
Might have been 2 or rucks before this. They're moving right to left.
So this ruck, number 8.
No, this isn't
one.
it. It was before that.
Previous one, Chris.
2 or 3 rucks before that.
Yeah.
Before that one.
They pick up the ball and they move from right to the left-hand side. See what I'm doing, just trying to help the TMO out now.
Certainly.
There it is.
Yeah, Griffin Colby is looking at the possibility of a yellow card for cynical play deep into that red zone.
Of number 8.
We'll get there eventually.
Can you put it up again, Chris?
Griff, to stand by. We're going to show you another angle.
Yeah, I see the hand of number 8.
This is going to be your best angle.
Yeah, clearly playing the ball. Part of the ruck. Number 8, Chris.
Number 8.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the referee has seen enough in his eyes. Gavin Coombes is in bother here.
It's a long old wait, isn't it, for the run to get from the far side back to the players.
90-metre stay of execution,
Munster.
but I think we know what the judgment is.
Guilty.
Ruck clearly formed. Plays the ball when the ruck is formed out of the number 9's hand. It's a cynical action. It's going to be a yellow card.
So it's so much better that fans and supporters can hear the referee at the stadium.
Scrum chosen.
gives, I think, supporters a far greater understanding of the game. They know what's going on.
Thank you.
Yeah, particularly when they've been waiting that long. Faintest of touches, but cynical action, yellow card, so that's level pegging in that department as well. 90 seconds to half-time. You feel this is a gilt-edged opportunity now for Cardiff, surely.
Yeah, it massively is. They've just got to actually identify where the space is. You can see Alex Nankivell there now. He's packing down, which means they're one short on the back line, which means there is space somewhere. It's just whether or not Cardiff can get a bit of parity at scrum time and attack it.
Use 9!
He's been encouraged to use it. They want to keep it in there for the penalty advantage. They're not allowed to do so. Then it's a little bit frantic and quick, looking for Harry Millard, seized upon by Thaakir Abrahams. They've got the knock on as well.
Tackle!
That feels like another big moment in this game. Cardiff with the man advantage couldn't take the advantage, as you say, stack in behind the scrum, sweep around late and pick a side. They didn't do it.
Yeah, they have there Rory Jones and Harry Millard not really reading each other there. Rory Jones under a lot of pressure, doesn't have time to wind up a pass or anything, just has to tip it on. Harry Millard there, a little bit deep, just a little bit of miscommunication between both of them. It's the third opportunity, though, Cardiff have had. Clear opportunity. They've had 2 line-outs, which have both been stolen. They've got a scrum 5 metres out. And now another scrum 5 metres out and still come away with nothing. You just wonder how many opportunities throughout the game Cardiff will be able to take.
Let's go, Chase! Seconds!
Yes. Crouch! Bye!
Go!
Over the 40. And free kick. And that should take us very close to half-time.
Yes.
Really intriguing 40 minutes when Cardiff, from the first whistle, certainly signalled their endeavours to come and play. Suffered a yellow card for Josh McNally, scored a try through Josh Adams, a wonderfully created try by in the bin. Certainly from a Munster and a Clayton McMillan point of view, they'll be slightly concerned that they look a little bit off colour thus far this evening, and that attack that flourished in West Wales at Parky Scarlets last week hasn't been as quick or as slick. There's lots to repair and work on from a Munster point of view in this second half. Ollie Jager gets them moving forward. 7 turnovers to 1 in Cardiff's favour in the opening 40 minutes. That's a stat in itself.
13, stop!
Jacob Beetham covers the ground well to make that look a lot easier than it was, potentially.
Backwards of blue.
Backwards into the hands of Josh McNally. Sheedy. Interesting battle between the two tens. The kicking game. That's put Munster in a little bit of a hole. There's the other number 10. And that's a... Well, it could have worked out so much better, but ultimately it's a good gain of ground. Puts them on the front foot immediately.
Yeah, Callum Sheedy put his head up, saw where the space was after some nice work from Jacob Beetham. Catches, well, knocks back his own, little up and under. Cardiff recovered through Josh McNally, and then ball comes wide to Sheedy, looks up, splits the winger in the 15, which is exactly what you want to do.
Belcher, and now they shift it again to the hooker. Taken down by Jeremy Loughman. On it goes from Lawrence. Quick check of where the options are from Mulder. Won't go too far. Munster fighting to try and wrestle control it.
Can't play the night.
Wycherley comes in, yeah. Dan Thomas it was who stood in that position. A wrestling match on the floor. It's slow ball as a consequence for the Cardiff scrum half. Tackle is okay, says the South African referee. There's lots of ballast and brawn about this.
Left the clean out. Leg the clean out.
Munster penalty at the end of a frantic period of possession. There was lots happening from both teams.
2 good hits there from Munster, but it's Jack Crowley that comes into Jackal. He gets tipped over. It's a high elbow, which you're looking for. And he ends up landing on his back. The boys at half-time talked about the try that wasn't given in the first half. I think it was to Dan Kelly. But the try that was scored by Quinn, the reason why the forward pass wasn't given, it was because too many faces had gone since then. So you can't go back then and look at what happened 4 or 5 phases ago unless it's foul play. That was one, obviously, that was missed by the match officials and the TMO. They got away with it, Connor.
Yeah,
Munster did.
They did.
It happens both sides.
You like to think it evens itself out over the course of the 80 minutes, or maybe the course of the season.
Didn't play him.
Mulder, he's been very lively. The supply line is good. That time to Rory Jennings. And on comes Beetham. Solid tackle. Abrahams is in quickly off his wing to make those tackles. Beautiful little transfer. Away goes Belcher.
No, tackle!
Needs support to arrive quickly. It does. Dan Thomas is there. In behind it goes again. Tipped on from Sheedy. Beautiful. Josh Adams. Can they get the support to him quickly enough? Cardiff still have it. They've got numbers this way. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. In goes Tom Bowen, and that is a try straight out of the top drawer.
That is beautiful. What a slick try. So many lovely little handling errors there. Well, not errors, just quality handling. It's the tip on. It's a little tip through the middle when Liam Belcher goes through. Then it's out the back. Callum Sheedy does an excellent job there, just tipping it on. Josh Adams just goes forward, doesn't think twice, and then another little flick on by Sheedy. 2 little flick-ons by Sheedy creates a space. Munster coming up hard, but when a player like that just slows his feet down, just uses the momentum of the ball, just flicks it up. Does all of Munster defenders.
Misses it on the same side that Crowley did. Almost takes out the Munster huddle, but that is a brilliant try.
Cardiff have to align so deep against this Munster blitz. Munster bringing a lot of line speed, which means Cardiff have to lay deeper. And then it's just that money ball. It's those 2 little flick-ons by Callum Sheedy which make that try.
Well, they went all-out aggression from the previous line-out. It was a little bit blunt-edged sword, but when they go wide and use the expanses of the pitch and that back 3, doubling up, Adams coming, sweeping around late to give the extra option, and Sheedy, his peripheral vision, absolutely on point. And changing the Cardiff back row, Dan Thomas has gone off. There's Harry Millard in possession again, if they can just consolidate this 5-point lead against the 14. Brilliant start to the second half from Cardiff.
That's perfect. Take the kick off, relieve the pressure, build again.
Step off.
On me, Manny.
Another 3 minutes or so until Gavin Coombes comes back on.
5 tries last week, and their line-breaking stats were pretty good as well. 14 clean breaks, 15 defenders beaten, 11 offloads. And we're seeing flourishes of that this evening as well. Crowley
keep that mark.
Just nudges one through.
A little
too much of a nudge.
It's intelligent play that from Crowley, because he just kicks it into space, puts enough on it that it's not going to go dead. It means Cardiff then have to drop the ball out from under their post. You know, might go to halfway if it's a good kick. Probably won't against this win. Munster can attack again, catching the ball on the 40-metre line.
It's a good kick, all the way down as far as Thomas Ahern. Smashing his way into Mann and Lawrence. Coughlan into Nankivell.
Tackle now!
Wycherley this time.
9.
The kicking game of Dan Kelly on this occasion. Under pressure.
4 live.
Well, he improvised pretty well, Sheedy.
It might look like improvised attack there from Munster, but that was a set piece from a dropout. Hit the midfield, and then you had a stack of Munster players then flashing back round to the right-hand side.
Yeah, thank you.
Line themselves up, got their depth, and Daly just put it through, or Kelly, I think, put it through on the boot into the space. You know, from attacking on the 40-metre line, now they've got a line out just outside the 22.
Thomas Ahern the option towards the tail from a good delivery again from Diarmuid Barron. And what have they got on attack on this occasion? Nankivell first up. Not lacking in support. Wycherley at the third time of asking, I think. Jager. Kleyn this time. The ball back inside to Ben O'Connor was the option. The referee almost got on his way and killed that move. Wycherley again.
Four.
Hands away for Josh McNally. Crowley just pops one into the path of Barron. He's upended and they go to Loughman.
Ball's available.
Slowly but with purpose up to that 22. Then the pass to Kleyn.
No, hands now.
Outside Kelly to Sean O'Brien this time. Back in they come to the centre of the pitch to Sean Kleyn.
Advantage. Tackling with the ball, tackling the way.
Felt that there's a certain air of inevitability about that phase after phase into double figures. Penalty advantage duly arrives for Munster, and now they sling it out to Abrahams. One way then the next. Not a massive gain of ground, but he sucks the cover in. Crowley. Referee call still advantage.
Yes.
Just checks again as Dan Kelly goes into contact. Crowley doesn't have too many options, but Ruadhan Quinn over the top is a good delivery.
No, 7.
Run over the top of Tom Bowen. Crowley orchestrates again. 16 phases this time. Monopolising the possession, then the little dink over the top towards Sean O'Brien.
No advantage.
All the way back we go.
I think first off, that's an incredible defensive set there from Cardiff. Munster weren't going
anywhere.
anywhere.
The ball, tackle still in the way.
They look like quite harsh penalty, really.
The ball.
For Cardiff. Some of the hits were very aggressive. Munster weren't going anywhere, but
yeah,
I'm sure who it was. It might have been Teddy Williams or Josh McNally. Just were in the runway by the ruck, which made it unclear and not a clear runway for Munster to hit the ruck.
Gavin Coombes is back with us. 15 aside again. The man who scored 8 tries across all competitions last season, including one in the standout performance against La Rochelle. Really, that was the high water mark. 20 starts across all competitions for Gavin Coombes. Back into the starting side this evening. Brian Gleeson on the bench. Interesting to see how long he will get.
Perfect. Time back on.
It was Alex Mann. I think that was.
Let's go one off.
No, that was the one before.
So prime position this from the boot of Jack Crowley for Munster.
Yeah. Awareness.
To try and cancel out effectively that Tom Bowen score.
One out.
Coombes at the tail, Tom Ahern in the middle, Sean Kleyn toward the front.
Advantage.
Straight away, penalty advantage. And as indicated, Alex Mann in from the side. Barron has it. Now a little bit of a hole. Coughlan couldn't quite go through it, shot down by Mulder and Sheedy.
Tackle out! Yeah, good effort.
Cardiff player did enough to get out of the way. It's Gavin Coombes has it. And now there is an advantage. Sean Kleyn is very close to that Cardiff line. Tom Ahern poised, it won't go that way, it'll go instead to Quinn. Round they come again, set in prime position to win the battle of the shoulders. Diarmuid Barron. He's lost the ball in the middle of that under a thunderous tackle from Daff Hughes.
Side entry at the maul, 6.
Going back for that transgression by Alex Mann at the maul.
Let's go play. On the 15, on the 15.
It's a free shot to Munster there. Just kept it close, just looking for that power game.
Side entry at the
They
maul.
were matched by Cardiff. The penalty was given initially, the line out.
Barron with the tap and away go Munster. Quinn is there, just funnels one out to the left-hand side. Jager coming in quickly on top of it, and they're driving all the way to the line. And it's going to be Gavin Coombes. It's never, or at least seldom, is it any time anyone else in that position. He is almost impossible to stop, and that is try number 51 in a Munster shirt from Gavin Coombes. And how many have looked just like that from 2 or 3 yards out? So powerful.
He's deadly. He is the danger man. You just got to beware. And initially, Cardiff do a good job, but the strength, he rides the tackle, he gets a little bit of a shove from a couple of Munster players, but it's that strength to stay upright in a tackle, wait for a little bit of support and go over. And you're right, Connor, you see it all the time from Gavin Coombes. Anything 1 metre out, you've got to be on red alert when he's around.
Crowley splits the posts. And for the first time in the game, 53 minutes in, Munster take the lead.
Good tip on there, really good tip on from Quinn. Just trying to change the point of contact, but look at the strength of Coombes there to stay on his feet. So many other players there would have buckled, they would have gone backwards, they would have gone down to the ground. He doesn't, rise the tackle. Just that power to get over is incredible.
Outside.
A little bit of a helping hand from that rear wheel drive that was Jeremy Loughman as well. Change of scrum half, so Paddy Patterson is in. Now then, Rory Jennings away to Bowen. Can Cardiff find a swift response? Good pressure again.
That's all down to Dan Thomas there, winning the turnover from the kickoff. Again, super threat, come break down.
There's a step off, please.
Cardiff did well, changing the point of contact really well. 2 long passes, just trying to move it away from the danger area. Again, Cam Sheedy threads the ball through.
Number 7.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Jack O'Donoghue into the Munster back row in place of the first half try scorer Ruadhan Quinn.
All right, stand back on. Let's go.
And Rhys Barrett comes into the Cardiff front row.
It's been a tough area for Cardiff in the first half. 2 lineouts inside Munster's 22, and they competed at both.
More.
And this time they have the platform. Josh Adams now presses the accelerator. Lawrence to punch a hole. A few better at doing just that. Back against the green they go. Oh, that's an element of risk in there, flashing that in front of Paddy Patterson. It's just a knock-on advantage this time. Mulder.
Yep, you got advantage for knock-on.
Cardiff forced back some 15, maybe 20 metres.
It's over.
Sheedy looking for Bowen. Oh, the bounce and the little bit of football skills back in field. Mulder now seizes upon it, and away he goes. Excellent carry from this scrum half. Living on their wits here, Cardiff. No way through initially from Alan Lawrence. Teddy Williams controlling things with his mate Josh McNally on his shoulder. On they come again, Munster swarming all over it.
Is it wrap?
Now, where's the ball in the middle of all that? Have Munster managed to turn it over? No, they haven't. It's gone the other way. Penalty advantage.
Affecting the speed, he's still in the way.
Munster player on the wrong side, still in the way.
Cardiff have no width at the moment, so they'll have to go through 4 or 5 phases, just keeping it tight, so they've got an option to reload.
Yeah, nobody out wide. They may not need anybody out wide. Almost through goes Millard. Scragged at the last moment. That was crucial from a Munster point of view. Abraham's in the thick of things again. Sebastian, tight head prop, takes it on right in front of those posts. Cardiff advantage, and on they go. Smashing tackle. They cough up the ball. Sheedy kicks one through. Oh, look at this from Tom Bowen. That is absolutely incredible. The synchronicity, the awareness of these two, Callum Sheedy and Tom Bowen tonight, two exceptional tries. But this one, well, it's almost unbelievable. How did they recycle the ball, and how does he finish here? That is incredible.
It's phenomenal. Callum Sheedy has put some golden boots on because he's been on fire with the boot. Again, juggles it, but knows where the space is. And the kick was good, but the catch was just as good. Tom Bowen has to dive for it. He catches it on the full.
He was committed.
And a really well-deserved try for Cardiff.
Number 10 is down.
They really want to make sure Callum Sheedy's okay. Took a knock after that kick.
They've utilised that penalty advantage to really good effect now on 3 occasions this evening when they've been met with stoic defence on the gain line, eking out those penalties and then profiting from the creativity of this man. Jacob Beetham will take the conversion, I'm sure. He's poised with a kicking tee. Let's hope Callum Sheedy is okay.
If it's good to kick, we can go. Okay, so he's not kicking, you are kicking.
Yeah, the fullback will take over the kicking duties while Callum Sheedy just shakes off that little bit of a stinger.
Here's your line.
2 phenomenal tries.
All right, time back on. Start the shot clock,
It all came from Tom Bowen's kick initially on the inside. It was a crossfield kick, maybe 4 phases before this. Kicks it back inside a moulder. That's what gets Cardiff close. Then it's just about recycling the ball, keeping composure.
So we know on the breeze this has got to be set out much further to the right-hand post based on the 2 previous misses, 1 from each side. No one's reading that yet this evening, but it's a big, big 5-pointer. Lovely hands again from Teddy Williams. And
so many nice things about that try. Alex Mann gets absolutely hammered in a tackle, but is able to offload it. Teddy Williams, lovely hands as well. Such a nice touch for a big man. But the money ball, the money kick was Callum Sheedy.
It's not what you want when you've just scored. Find yourself under extreme pressure. 1 or 2 messy restarts last week. That's an area of concern. A couple of changes on the Cardiff side of things. Looks as though, well, firstly on the Munster side, Josh Wycherley has come into the front row for Jeremy Loughman.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
We'll concentrate on the work of Daft Hughes here. Munster contest. It's been knocked on by Mulder. Big, big scrum coming up here. Approaching the 60-minute mark, and the crowd, you can feel, you can sense that they're looking for an end to the game here, for something just to light the fire.
All came from the kickoff. Bit of miscommunication goes out. Cardiff can't deal with the line out. Just inviting pressure on themselves now.
Locks.
Ben Donnell, Tane Basham in for Cardiff.
Coach.
Brian Gleeson also in for Munster.
Bye.
For Fineen Wycherley.
Relax. Listen to the message. There's a clear gap for your heads. Get in that space and scrum, please, okay? Next one will be a free kick. Thank you.
The referee communicating to the 2 front rows. Jack Crowley in serious conversation with Sean O'Brien and Alex Nankivell in particular out the back here.
If they're going to go wide to the left, Sean O'Brien's a danger man. He's the one that's hiding behind, which makes defenders think you've always got to keep an eye on him. And if you start looking at Sean O'Brien, then there's a hole elsewhere for the likes of Nankivell.
maybe a different approach. We won't find out immediately.
Collapsing the scrum, tight it. Yeah.
It's happened a couple of times to Gavin Sebastian. Just a picture the ref seeing, he goes down first.
It's the first scrum we've seen with Josh Wycherley in as the replacement loosehead, and he wins the penalty. Now then, Diarmuid Barron, he's had a couple of runs at this, and he's going to get there. Shouldered all the responsibility on his own. And Munster's replacement hooker, Munster's replacement on-field captain, barges his way straight through that front door. Game on once again.
Showing the Munster power there. Taps and goes. But just a little stutter there. Rise the tackle. I'm sure Jean Kleyn was in front of him there. Just strength there. Saw Gavin Coombes stay up in the tackle previously. This time it's Barron.
This time Crowley sets it off away to the left-hand side. The ebb and flow of this game took Munster a long time to get their noses in front with that conversion from Jack Crowley to Gavin Coombes' try. It was then wrestled back from them with that scintillating try from Tom Bowen. Diarmuid Barron has redressed the balance in favour of the home side again. Penny for the thoughts of Clayton McMillan alongside Mike Prendergast and the Munster coaching ticket. George Murray in there as well. So much preparation has gone into this game, but it's becoming something of a little slugfest back and forth. Really intriguing second half.
All right, you're off now, leave it! Use 9!
Mulder waits, and off they go and chase.
Access!
Teddy Williams leading the charge. Bowen there as well.
Backwards of red, play on!
Gavin Coombes on the ball. Not long enough in the eyes of the referee.
All right.
Every breakdown is an intriguing contest in itself. Now that's gone straight into the hands of a Munster player. Tom Ahern, I think. No, it's back on the Cardiff side somehow.
Really good read there from Gleeson as Harry Miller was coming around the corner. Just saw him, kept his footwork going, nailed him.
Coming at pace on that tight line again. Mulder.
Stop, will you?
Rinse and repeat. Bowen. O'Connor underneath it. We heard the referee issue the warning, not heeded. Cardiff offside, so
offside.
It's getting to the business end now of the game as well. Okay. Cardiff just invited pressure on themselves. That's what came from the Barron try. Unable to deal with the kickoff. Now giving a penalty away. Pretty simple penalty away. This guy can get it close.
Extremely acute angle. Yeah, he would have wanted a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Interesting dynamic now in terms of what either side will get off the benches when you're bringing in the likes of Brian Gleeson, Jack O'Donoghue, Paddy Patterson, the zip on his pass. Diarmuid Barron has already made a big contribution. That's a super delivery to find Thomas Ahern. There's another advantage. Discipline is key. 15 minutes to go. Maybe the winning and losing of this game when all is told. Barron again on the carry, this time supported by O'Donoghue. Through goes Gavin Coombes, gets it away to Patterson. Crowley sweeps back this way where there aren't too many options. Maybe he just takes on the responsibility himself. He almost had to try and make something work there. There was nobody to his right-hand side. Nankivell breaking free, galloping through, pumping those legs, using that power, winning the penalty advantage.
Jack over the ball.
Gavin Coombes now. vital juncture in the game. If Munster can get a little bit of breathing space, Millard comes away. Back we go for the penalty.
Tackling away, Jackler over the ball, same as Munster picture.
Munster have got a lot of momentum now. You
Tackle
can
on
see
the wrong side,
the
tackle on
game
the ball.
turning in their favour. Jack Crowley just looking for space, came back down the blind, no one really there. Sean O'Brien was on his outside, but there was a lot of space. Just wriggles free. Sometimes the holes open up for you, sometimes they don't. This time for Crowley it did. Gets him on the front foot.
3 sub, blue. 3 sub.
You can tell Cardiff are under pressure now. They're giving away a few penalties. That's what happens when sides are just defending. Just have to be squeaky clean now, Cardiff. Try and get themselves back into it because momentum at the moment. Last 5 minutes is sort of swapped into Munster's favour.
10 metres. Pulse.
A fresh loose head on for Munster. Maybe it was the winning of that scrum penalty against the Avon Sebastian. So Sam Wainwright has come in. Points at a premium. Gone straight in front of the posts. That may turn out to be a very sage option for Jack Crowley. He was a central figure when Munster beat Cardiff here the last time they were in town, and he's proven to be so again thus far.
There's a new half-back pairing on now for Cardiff. Aled Davies has come on. Johan Lloyd was on already, I think probably because Callum Sheed was taking a knock after that crossfield kick.
Just pressure for ball. We have to play.
It's not quite panic stations yet for Cardiff, only 5 points behind. 30 minutes to go.
They've got to take encouragement from the amount of times when they've gone wide and rolled the dice and looked to play that they've managed to open up Munster. 5-point advantage in now. Well, there's still plenty of time to go.
Yeah, there is, and this is a big important line out for Cardiff just to try and build some phase plays together. Primarily they need to get over the gain line. Play with quick route ball, which allows Munster, then they can't set their defence, they can't bring line speed. The key is winning this cleanly.
A little bit of a committee meeting before the throw, which you're not really supposed to do. That's all backwards and into the hands of Aled Davies. Johan Lloyd swallowed up right on halfway. A bank of those Cardiff replacements wait to receive it. It went to hand for Rhys Barron.
17! It's over. Use 9.
Space for Davis protected by Wainwright. Sean O'Brien has come a country mile to try and claim that. Knocked it on. Now is there space wide. Kicked away the knock-on advantage. Backfield coverage from Ben O'Connor on point. And the kick up to around the midway between the 10-metre line and the 22. He thought it was a good deal further. It looked like it from this vantage point, although we are a long way away.
That's the right kick from Rory Jennings, but it just went too high. The ball goes too high, it stalls a little bit, and it just gave Ben O'Connor time to get behind it. This is the issue. This is the issue they've had mostly through the game.
So they change it up, and it is primary possession. And there is Rory Jennings. Brian Gleeson making absolutely sure he wasn't pinged there. Davis once more now then. Cardiff again, they've been so good with ball in hand, and this time it doesn't stick for Josh Adams.
It was close to clicking that little phase play attack. As he goes behind Ben O'Donnell there. You can see what Johan Lloyd's trying to do. He's trying to ride that tackle, but as he goes through it, trying to offload it, just didn't quite stick into Josh Adams. A little bit too far behind him to pull it in. It does, it just allows Munster to recover, start again, clear their lines. It just takes the pressure off Munster.
Crouch!
Lost just one of their last 12 against the Welsh Regions.
Sit.
Lots of changes in personnel in there. Ollie Jager still out there.
Stay down.
I mentioned
Hooker
the big
Titus is going to stay down.
Diarmuid Barron has had. That's a big penalty to win.
That's why he got the penalty.
Cardiff penalised, yeah. You can see the far side going straight down. There's Sam Wainwright. Scrum has been a bit of an issue really all through this game for Cardiff. Some of the lineouts as well, especially Cardiff's lineout key positions.
Step off, please. Okay,
a little bit clunky.
Just get them on you.
Ronan Foxe into the fray for Ollie Jager.
Tom is back on. Nine.
Short line out to Tom Ahern. Lost his lifter in straight to the ground. Now to the sky it goes from Jack Crowley. O'Brien off in chase. That's a dangerous ball. Had to be cleanly taken and was. Beetham did well.
No, stay on. Use.
Into the final 10 minutes, 5-point game.
Rock now.
3 tries apiece.
Stay on side. Stay on. Use 9.
These kicks have to be pinpoint in order for Cardiff to get off the ground and try and win the ball back.
Crowley couldn't take it cleanly, couldn't win it. Davis. Lloyd over the top now. Is there space? Away goes Millard. Decided not to deliver the pass to his outside to Josh Adams. May prove to be a costly decision. Munster can build here. Just a sniff of an opportunity for Cardiff. Potentially they couldn't take it. Crowley kicks it away. It's not handled directly by Teddy Williams. Thomas Ahern has played well tonight.
Don't play the ball on the ground.
I tell you, Thaakir Abrahams did an amazing job on Harry Millard.
6 going to ground, playing the ball on the ground as well.
Didn't sell himself too early, waited for Harry Millard to throw the ball. Yep. Throws the dummy on the outside, then
good
steps.
Tackle for me, not through those ankles.
And Abrahams watches him all away. It's a quality bit of defending there from a quality winger.
By no means his first big tackle this evening. He's shown a great appetite in that area. There's a Cardiff player, as you can see, receiving some treatment.
Time off, he's in the way.
I think it's Harry Millard who landed on his back. Looking back, probably should have given that. But here it is, you can see Abrahams there, just buys his time, waits a little bit.
Nothing untoward in the tackle, as you said.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Just that one leg above the horizontal.
All right, let's make the calls. You're going to play. It's 1 minute.
No indication that there's going to be a further review. Look, this game is still on a knife edge, but I talk about that record of Cardiff's here at Thomond Park. We've seen them in this position 3 or 4 times across those 10 or 11 fixtures down the years. I mean, they've put themselves in a position to win this game. At this point, they'll be frustrated that they haven't taken some of those chances, for sure.
They'll look at the chances and the opportunities they had in the first half and the red zone entries. You know, that's getting into an opponent's 22. They were really good last week. I think and red zone entries last week, 50% of those entries, they came away with points. You wouldn't say that this week. You know, they might look at those opportunities they had in the first half and think they should have done more.
Open up, open up, open up.
It's a good chance now for Stefan Manuel, who's on, really good prospect. Thought of highly at Cardiff. Gets an opportunity now in the last 8 minutes.
All right, 10, it's over now.
That's worrisome for Harry Millard when you consider a 2-match suspension for Ben Thomas. He won't be available next week for the home game at the Arms Park against Connacht either.
Retreat, blue. Retreat, ready.
Returns it. Crowley.
Retreat, red. Yeah, onside now. Blue.
Crowley once more assesses
red.
where the options
Retreat,
are.
16.
Beetham. First time in the game. What are we, 74 minutes in where there's
It's
been
outside.
any real back and forth?
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
Yeah.
And that's what happens, Connor.
Who thinks first?
Yeah, exactly. You're waiting for someone to make a mistake. Someone to either slice a kick, miss kick a kick.
Yeah, you'll take the line.
It's tough for the forwards now as well. So the pond rule, they've got to retreat. They can't just stay in the middle. It does actually tire a lot of the forwards out, but it's who breaks first. And that time, Jacob Beetham takes it outside the 22. And he miskicks it into touch.
Ball.
Ahern takes it. Sacked legally. Gleeson waits, he won't get it this time. There he is with 20 on his back. Paddy Patterson. Short, and it goes to Foxe. Cardiff off that line really fast. Munster very narrow. Ben O'Connor poised with intent.
Tackle on the ball.
Abraham's 2. Will it get that far? 5 minutes to go, 5 points the advantage. Score now. Surely would be the winning of the game.
All right, tackle now.
Patterson again goes wider than Coombes in instead to Tom Ahern. He's swallowed up by a combination of Daft Hughes and Reece Barrett.
Stay on.
And there it is for the replacement scrum half again. Sean Kleyn the option this time. Option to bounce back down that short side.
Tackle is out, ball's available.
Gleeson this time.
Okay.
And it goes to Diarmuid Barron.
Release now.
Huddle of Munster players. Josh Wycherley in there. Gleeson wants it. We know what he can do from a power and athleticism point of view, but no real space in there. It's so tight, it's claustrophobic, it's narrow and clustered.
Balls available.
Physicality is not let up all evening. Dan Kelly takes it on. Again, he's repelled.
Munster just zigzagging at the moment.
Drop goal attempt from Crowley, from straight in front. That's a brilliant option under the circumstances, given the time in the game. Jack Crowley takes the points.
The Dragons could have done with Jack Crowley last night. But that was quality play from Jack Crowley. Just quickly drops back into the pocket. Munster going nowhere. They're zigzagging left and right, looking for weak defenders. They can't find any holes. Crowley makes the decision, makes it a 2-score game.
Just get your player like 1 minute there to get through, just to be fair.
Amid the frenzy of tackles and physicality, shoulders to the pump, a little bit of level-headed, clear-sighted thinking, and then the execution. Didn't have a huge amount of time, took it brilliantly.
No, 22.
It was really good communication with him and Paddy Patterson. Slips back into the pocket, gets the ball as soon as he wants it, not under a huge amount of pressure, nails the execution.
They did it all very quickly on the hoof. Realisation that they weren't punching any real holes in that Cardiff rearguard that was standing its ground heroically. All of a sudden it's an 8-point game. Cardiff again on the cusp now of leaving here completely empty-handed.
Just got to keep their cool here, Cardiff. They want to come away with something. Looked like the ball went backwards there to me.
Yeah,
but you can see why referees give it. They see the ball dropped, automatically give it as a knock-on.
All right.
Jack Crowley will get a big ovation here as Tony Butler comes in for the last few moments. Well, when one number 10, Callum Sheedy's been the architect of some brilliant tries, is it the number 10 for Munster departing, who's ultimately been the match winner? 17 points to 15 up after that Diarmuid Barron try. A penalty and a drop goal just to ease Munster into a winning position.
Crouch! Point!
Munster be thinking bonus point here though. They want to go for it, try and get maximum points out of this. Cardiff would just love a bonus point to come to Thomond Park.
We didn't have a lot of scrums in the second half, but let's get it right, please. Keep that gap and wait for the calls.
To come to Thomond Park and come away with something is always a positive, unless you're maybe like a Bulls or a Leinster, a team that is very powerful, one of the top teams in the URC. If Cardiff can get a bonus point out of this, they'll be quietly happy.
Crouch! Bye.
Just 2 points outside the top 8 last season.
Thank you.
10 try bonus points for Cardiff across the season. Big return now then. The referee's got a decision to make there. Yeah, it always looked like Cardiff were in the ascendancy there. So maybe, as Tom says, it's all not quite yet done for Cardiff.
No.
Maybe something here for them still. They want to get on with it.
They'll try here, they can get 2 bonus points.
Yep.
He needs to get this around the 22, Johan Lloyd. It's a great kick.
He's done well.
A lot of pressure on your 10 there as well, because you want to go as far as possible, but the main thing is you get it in touch.
Yeah.
He's given his team a real good chance now.
Yeah, step off, step off.
But again, it's the line out. It's been clunky all game. It's got to be slick.
Okay.
Jack Crowley confirmed as the BKT URC player of the game. In it goes to Rory Jennings, and away he goes now. Support needs to arrive quickly. Protect that ball straight in front of the posts. Brilliant attacking opportunity this for Cardiff to get something from the game. Something that all their endeavour surely richly deserves. Be a bitter pill to swallow to come away with nothing. We recycle, bounce back into shape. All hands to the pump for Munster here defensively to try and protect their 22, protect their try line.
They'll need someone in the wide channel first before they can launch attack. I think Rory Jennings has got there.
There he is wearing number 12, and now then Lawrence gets his pass away. Hat-trick time! Oh, goodness me, Tom Bowen in the corner again. What a night for the diminutive winger, the teenager, in for a hat-trick at Thomond Park in Limerick.
Just given an inch of space and he is gone. It took 2 or 3 phases for Cardiff to get into position, but as soon as they did, they launched their attack and they cut Munster apart.
Yeah, time is up anyway. Just hold. Just hold. Yeah, time is up.
Hey, Ted.
Well, that is going to be the penultimate piece of action, just the conversion to come, but
yeah, we will reset the shot clock.
Full credit to Cardiff. Now, does that warrant a review? Did that go forward?
Comes off Nankivell's hand.
Is Tom Bowen to be denied
I'll reset
the
the shot clock for you, don't worry.
At Thomond Park.
Let's get set up.
Okay. Chris, all clear.
Chris Allison is
no
the
clear
TMO.
And knock on.
No
Okay,
clear and obvious knock on. The try stands. It's a 3-point game. May yet be a 1-point game. It's a little piece of his own history then for Tom Bowen that survives that review from the TMO. Can Johan Lloyd have better luck from this position? Where have they seen others fail? It's a difficult attempt, and it's just going to slide to the left-hand side and wide. Ultimately, it's academic in the end, but it is a couple of points for Cardiff that, on the balance of play, many will feel they richly deserve on a night when they carried the fight to Munster at Thomond Park. Munster survived. They get the job done courtesy of a